Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because today we will have to talk about this new series called Wilderness, and to be honest, it's 100% giving what it's supposed to give. And yes, there is a lesbian couple that actually developed during the mini series, not a couple but a situation that happens between two women, on the show that I just have to comment about. But before we get into further details, please let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as well if you guys have watched the show, and what would you personally rate it from 1 to 10. And thank you so much for all the love and all the support you guys been showing on the channel. It 100% doesn't go unnoticed. So let's get right into further details. So basically, once again, the show is called The Wilderness. The series is a British television mini-series currently streaming on Prime Video. Based on the novel, it currently has one season available, and to be honest, it's giving. It's very toxic, it's very intense, it's very emotional, it's very confusing, but it's 100% a 10 out of a 10. Liv and Will are a young British couple whose marriage is threatened when Liv sees a message on Will's phone regarding his affair with a co-worker. Basically, she ends up finding out that her husband has been cheating on her. Heartbreaking. She was very heartbroken, turns into a fury and revenge to get back at him. Liv, she appears to have it all. She has a loving husband, a perfect life in New York, and a great career as a writer. However, her life turns upside down when she and her husband, was caught up in this whole cheating situation. In this case, her husband. She just saw that the man that she thought wouldn't be the same as her father turning into someone even worse than her father really broke her heart. And on the other hand, we have Ash. Given the unfortunate circumstances surrounding Liv's marriage, she needs all the love and support that she can actually get, and Ash is that person for Liv. Is that getaway with someone that she can talk to, someone that she can rely on. And Ash is Liv's neighbor who becomes one of Liv's closest friends while staying in the US, and she basically ends up creating a very strong emotional attraction towards Liv. But Ash knew that it wasn't the right circumstances for her to reveal her feelings for Liv, and she is gay in this case, Ash. But she just knew that at that very moment, what Liv needed was not a lover, but she needed a support, she needed a friend, she needed someone that she can just escape everything that she was going through with her husband. And of course, Ash ends up being that person. While Liv is going through her toxic relationship with her husband, everything changes when Liv accidentally takes her husband's lover's life away, thinking that it was him because she was wearing her husband's jacket, and it was of course nighttime while they were on this trip to try to fix their relationship in the wilderness. Things didn't go as planned. In this case, her husband lover ends up showing up, and it was a whole situation going on. And after that, the body was found, and at that very moment, Liv knew that it was her who did it, but she never admitted it because she wanted to get revenge on her husband, thinking it was him. It was just a whole lot going on. So if you guys want more details regarding that specific situation, I would 100% recommend you all to go watch it, because to put everything into this video, it will be very impossible. So after that, Liv ends up, pushing Ash away because she doesn't want her to get caught up in everything that she has going on, because after they returned, that there was a whole situation between Liv and Ash. And after that, when the police actually ends up finding out that it was a crime, it wasn't an accident, Ash, she was trying to be there for Liv to help her through everything, but Liv wasn't having it because she was just going through so much with her husband. And to be honest, yeah, I definitely agree. I just feel like it wasn't the right moment for them to even speak or have no type of intimate connection with one another, in this case, Liv and Ash. Ash respectfully never forced anything with Liv. She always respected her space and tried her best to help Liv, with everything that she was going through. But at that moment, Ash also realized that what she needs to do is to give Liv space. She needs to give her space. She needs to wait for Liv to come to her, because if she goes after her, it will only make things worse, and she won't be helping her as much as she can by staying away, because Liv was going through a lot. she was going through a lot. I also blame her for a lot of stuff that she went through, but I also blame her husband most ofly for everything that she was going through, because it's a lot, to be honest. Liv finally decides to get a divorce from her husband, but it was far from simple. After she announced her divorce, she ends up going out with Ash, and they finally end up hooking up. And in this case, Liv was actually the one who made the move on Ash, which I personally loved, because I really saw that Ash was trying to respect her space, not force anything with her, you know. And then to see Liv actually making a move on Ash, that was something very nice to see. She was like, okay, I'm getting divorced, you know, me and you, let's go out, let's go have fun. They went out to eat, and after they went out to eat, they went to party together, and you know, and one thing led to another, and they actually end up hooking up, which was very nice. If you ask me, I like that scene a lot. And of course, after that, you know, Liv went back to her house and she confessed to her husband, you know, once again, that she wants a divorce, and that she was out with Ash, and that, you know, she hooked up with Ash. And of course, her husband was very shocked, because he never thought that Liv would go out of her way and cheat on him, or also go and have an affair. And that's where Liv actually ends up telling him, you think it's only you that can do it, and this was another situation as well. After that, Liv, her husband, was sentenced to 25 years in prison for you know, the passing of his lover. And yes, so basically her husband was the one who got charged for the crime. And at the end, Liv confessed to her husband to his face that she did it, you know, and that she didn't want to take her life away, but she wanted to take his life away. And she just got caught up in the middle of a very situation that she wasn't supposed to be in, because he was the one that was supposed to, you know, go away. And of course, her husband was so mad, but at the end of the day, he also doesn't have a lot to be mad for, because he actually, I don't know how to say this, I just feel like their relationship is like one of them had to go down, you know. And of course, he being the one who cheated, he who being the one who mistreated her, sleeping with different women, just doing things, and I'm emotionally manipulating her. Like, he had to go down for it, and he went down for the passing of his lover. Ash and Liv, at the end of the series, basically they remain friends. I'm not sure until what extent, but we will have to stay tuned for season 2. Hopefully there will be a season 2, because, you know, Liv also announced that she according to what she told her husband, that to her imprisoned husband, that she is pregnant. So we will have to see what will happen with that situation. I'm not 100% sure if she is, but she might be, because she actually said that she is pregnant. So I don't know if in this case Ash will be in season 2. I don't know if they will be together, they will raise the baby together, if she's gonna be a single mom, or she will find someone new. We don't know. But currently her husband is in prison, and she might be pregnant, and she and Ash is, you know, they are cool, they are friends, you know. So we will have to stay tuned. So for any further details, I will 100% recommend you also go watch the show. I promise you it won't disappoint. I hope you all have enjoyed this very quick review. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Until the next video, and goodbye.